I'm Martin Pritikin, the Dean of Purdue Global Law School, the nation's first fully online law school. The landscape for legal education and legal licensure is changing rapidly, thanks in part to online education. I'm going to talk about some of the biggest changes. First, the National Conference of Bar Examiners, it's the entity that creates and administers the Uniform Bar Exam, or the UBE. They're phasing out the UBE over the next few years. Instead, states will have the option of offering the Next Gen Bar Exam, which has a somewhat different format and is supposed to focus a little more on skills than just knowledge of the law than the UBE. Most of the 40 or so jurisdictions that currently use the UBE will probably switch to the Next Gen Bar Exam. However, some states are choosing a different path. California, for example, wants to be able to offer its bar exam entirely online, but the Next Gen Bar Exam won't be available online. People will have to take it on site at testing locations. Nevada has taken an even more dramatic departure. It's going to administer its own bar exam in 3 parts, most of which can actually be conducted while students are still in law school. The third part involves 40 to 60 hours of practice undertaken under the supervision of a licensed attorney. Other states are also considering major changes to their bar exam, or even whether to require a bar exam at all. Oregon, for example, recently approved a change so that law school graduates can become licensed based exclusively on satisfying a certain number of hours of supervised practice without having to take a bar exam at all. The other big change happening is increased acceptance of online legal education. In 2024, 2 states, Indiana and Connecticut, changed their bar admission rules to allow graduates of an online law school like Purdue Global Law School to sit for their bar exam. The procedure in Indiana requires our graduates to submit a petition to the Indiana Board of Law Examiners for a waiver of the requirement that they attended a school that was approved by the American Bar Association. So far, all of our graduates' petitions have been approved. And in Connecticut now allows graduates of our school specifically to sit for its bar exam without having to file any sort of petition. This actually marks the first time that Connecticut has allowed the graduates of any fully online law school to sit for its bar exam upon graduation. And in Utah, where the rules currently prohibit graduates of online law schools from sitting for the bar exam, the state Supreme Court recently granted a waiver of one of our graduates to allow them to sit for the bar exam there. But the biggest development of all is that the ABA itself is considering allowing fully online law schools to apply for and obtain ABA approval. Right now, a brick and mortar law school can get approval to offer a fully online program option, but the law school has to have a campus to be eligible for ABA approval in the first place. However, the ABA Council recognizes that in order to bring down the cost of legal education, it may need to allow fully online law schools to pursue ABA approval. We at Purdue Global are obviously watching this development very closely. We would love to be the first online law school in history to be approved by the ABA. We were the first online school in the nation. We were founded back in 1998, so it would be fitting if we were the first to achieve this new milestone. Purdue Global Law School is constantly staying on top of these developments in various states and across the country. Not only are we active in advocating for changes to bar admission in various states, but we're also making sure that our own curriculum has the latest and focuses on the most important things that lawyers today need to know. We're discussing the technological, societal, economic impacts that are changing the legal profession. We have courses on things like artificial intelligence law. We really are making sure that we have a legal curriculum for the 21st century.